What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today we're taking a look at my form. Let's get to it. Before we get to the video, please click that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you find yourself coming back often, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell. It really helps me out, and I try to post videos at least once a week. As always, thank you all for the support. So if you've been following me on social media, you might have noticed I've been struggling a bit. So I took some time off to let my body heal properly, and in doing so, my game regressed a little bit. My throws are just not on lines that I want them to be on. My putting even abandoned me the past couple of times, which is really weird because the putting is the one thing I've been consistently practicing even while taking that time off. So to lose, to not be able to hit your lines and not be able to putt is not fun disc golf. So I knew a field session was in order. The field is where you go to build your skills and refine everything, and the course is where you go to play. You shouldn't be trying to learn on the course, really. Build your game up on the field. You get so much more bang for your buck. You can throw so much more. You can throw any shot you want. Again, a reminder, cap your sessions. Don't do any more than like 30 minutes because you think about it, if you're throwing, a ton of shots over, a 30-minute period, that's a lot of work. That's probably more throws than you'll have during the round. So just take that into consideration. I know people like do field work for an hour and, even longer. And by the end of it, your arm is falling off. You're learning to throw tired, and you should not be throwing tired. Disc golf, you should be throwing like 70% shots, maybe one or two like full blast shots, maybe three, honestly, depending on the size of your course, but no more than that because, if you're throwing full tilt everything by hole 13, you're done. So just take that in consideration. Make sure you save your body, let it, and you want to be, practicing with your body in the condition it's going to be on the course. So again, I went out for a nice short session, 30 minutes, and I clipped one of my throws that I felt was good. It was a very successful session. I feel like I'm on the right track now, but let's take a look at this clip. All right, so starting off, let's watch this at full speed. So decent looking rip. Let's see how it goes. So starting off here in the address. So got this nice in my chest. X step, little on the wide side. Could probably shorten that up a bit, but not terrible. The big thing I noticed was my cadence was off. When I was throwing for the past couple weeks, I've been doing step, 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 throw, and the cadence needs to be, for me, step, 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 throw. So what was happening was it was kind of being like there'd be that first step, second step, and there I would just be really slow and lazy on this step here. And I think I might have been, guarding the injury again, trying to take it easy. But by doing that, my weight wasn't allowed to shift, and I was probably throwing all upper body, which probably is why my shoulder hurt more doing it. So I was kind of holding myself back. So you want to speed up that X step. You want to be, quick on your feet here. Step, step, through. So I got that going for me now. So that was feeling really good on this throw. Let's get back to the next step. So again, next step could be a little shorter. Let's see what the reach back's looking like. So I do peak my reach back, and my front foot is still not on the ground. So I'm a little early on the reach back, still has a problem of mine. Let's track this disc also. Let's see here. So I do pump a little early. You want to have the disc. I like the Brian Earhart put it really well. Puppet it over your back foot. So right now it's in front of, does like right there, and see how the disc is over my back foot. Let's follow it. I do this little weird wrist move, kind of like a Wysocki reach back, like turning the disc sideways. But timing's decent. It's over that back foot, but again, I got to slow it down a little bit. It's ahead of my feet. In the reach back here, looking good. Nice extension, level, pulling through. So I have a little bit of a sumo stance going here. Not terrible. So, I felt like I was over my front foot this past weekend. So, to be behind the foot is good. I do want to try and come a little bit more back with my body. See how my upper body's leaning forward here. I want to be back, pushing into that front leg, pushing into the brace, giving myself more power. So something to work on. But again, this one came out nice, clean, straight. I throw through a wooded gap here. You see my videos. I like to throw through these trees to give myself a forced alleyway. Make sure I'm hitting lines. And this one was right down the middle. So felt good. Stupid back arm. My left hand, I will fix this one day. My problem with this is My left arm is dragging behind my body, and it's slowing me down. It's kind of like dead weight out here, not doing anything to help with the throw. So my goal is I need to do that like this. People talk about like the swim move into their inside hip. Either that, or I just got to commit to the whole ultimate thing and do the reverse torque thing, but kind of want to stay away from that for now if I can. So we'll get that fixed hopefully. Explode through. And again, the distance was good on this shot. I hit the line, which is something I couldn't do at all. I couldn't do either of those last weekend, so overall, a good shot. Let's head back to Future Shay. And wrapping things up. It's funny how certain environments can evoke certain memories. Just the minute I set foot out on the practice field there, I just knew like my timing was off, my cadence was off. That little step, half step, that I talk about is, I wasn't doing that on the course. I was slow. I was going so slow. Really, I guess, guarding my injury, just taking my time to the point where I was actually hurting myself. I didn't have the good weight shift. My upper body timing couldn't really connect because my footwork was off. So the minute I started getting that footwork back in business, I was throwing much better, consistently, hit the gap every time. So was very happy with that. Same deal with my putting. When I went to the garage, I just knew my footing was off a little bit from what I was doing on the course, and also my swing timing was off. So the minute I got that in order, I hit like 20 putts in a row. So feeling good there. I just need to take those memories and put them on the course now to translate into more fun rounds, hopefully. So again, guys, highly recommend doing a self-review of yourself. If you need help, you can shoot me a clip of yourself, and I can try to give you a little form breakdown. There's so many great resources out there. The Disc Golf Form Check group, Danny Lindahl, Overthrow. If you're a Patreon, you can they'll do a form check for you. So definitely, it's 30 minutes in the field translates to much more enjoyable rounds. It's well worth the investment. So also I got a new toy here. It's actually in the garage, but got the box here anyway. Got a radar gun. So I found this online. The radar guns you see, like the actual, the guns you see like in baseball, they are like $200 plus for the decent ones, and this is like $40 on Amazon. So it says it's rated for baseball, so it should work for me. So I'm gonna mess around with that because I'm just curious. I've never seen how fast I can throw, so I want to mess with that. See, can I tweak my form throw a little faster? Because it's not all about power; it's about speed and spin for disc golf. So I'll play with that a bit. If it's cool, I'll do a review for you guys, let you know how it works. But something else I've done, to work on. But that's been my self form check. If you guys have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors for all your disc golf needs. Check out Phoenix Discs and Basket Bashers Disc Golf.